Greetings and salutations. So today's gonna be like a video review slash discussion, I suppose, on the Troma film Terror Firmer. So the film was released in 1999. It's obviously it's a film by Troma Pictures. It's a comedy horror film directed by Lloyd Kaufman, written by Douglas Buck. James Gunn as well, and starring Will Keenan, Ashley Toriel, and Lloyd Kaufman. This film is a bit more. I'm gonna, instead of just saying facts about this film, I'm gonna be more organic and just say my thoughts and all this about this film. So most of the plot of this film is that it's like a film crew trying to make a movie. So basically just say what goes on during the period of making a film, and a low budget one. However, during the time period where the film is being made, a crazed killer is on the loose, just killing people who are involved in the film in just disturbing ways, and disturbing and over the top, that is. But it's true Troma, over the top, gory, practical effects, and to be honest, I mean, it's great. It's just fun. Although it is also it does have a lot of exploitation, so it might get under some criticism. But it's still it's still trying to be a comedy and not trying to take itself super seriously. You're not gonna think, oh my gosh, this is how filmmaking really is. Nah, it's not like that. The film is also based on Lloyd Kaufman's book, All I Need to Know About Filmmaking. I learned from the Toxic Avenger. I'm gonna say this film, the beginning of the film, it opens up with say a rock version of say Amazing Grace, a guy just against a fence, and a girl just say, hey, what's up, and then she just rips his leg off and just starts beating him with it. It's over the top nonsense. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. Plus, you can tell it's fake. If there's another funny thing, but it's also kind of crazy, is say I'm a makeup person too. I know how to do makeup. So one of the scene I thought was hilarious was say one of the cast, well, not really cast member, but he's a crew member of the film that they're making in the film, and he's they put they're trying to do a mold of his face, that's what I think they're doing, and the people walk away from him and say, okay, just stay calm, I'll be back soon. And then basically I think then basically a killer shows up, but the guy can't see what's going on. He's totally not, can't really see or hear anything. Actually, he can hear, but he's just a girl just starts giving him, well, yeah. He just basically goes crazy, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then he just ends up running away, and he just runs away, and then basically ends up getting killed because he can't breathe because the mask is on him for so long. One of the more over the top gory kills as well in the film is at near one scene is a guy who is, actually this one's more kind of disgusting, in that a guy is just in a porta potty, and then he's someone just knocks it over, and then he just gets covered in just poop. But it's but to be honest, if you've seen a Troma film, you know it's not real. But this is a pretty funny film and an awesome film if you like Troma. If you don't like Troma, then you're not gonna really like this. Some of the things that are kind of like just feel like but since it is a kind of an exploitation film, was like say The Killer. Thought it was kind of just a bit. I'll say thought it was a bit insensitive, but at the same time, this was done in the 90s, so I'm guessing it wasn't thought of like to be just too I guess they thought like, it'll be okay. No one's gonna take it seriously. I mean, it's hard to say like if you would like a Troma film because everyone has their own things like on like what they'll think is messed up. Like there's a scene like one like in the film where they're practicing a gun effect like with to like do like say what's it called blood squibs and they end up using and then they just like repeatedly shoot the guy to get the effect of like him being shot, but they ended up replacing it with the killer ends up replacing it with a real gun, and ends up killing him. And throughout the entire film, the director of the film, played by Lloyd Kaufman, he's blind, so he's just thinking like, whoa, what's going on here? So it's just like it's just really, you have to like watch it to be able to get to understand. There's two different versions of this film. One is which is the rated R version, which you can find on DVD. However, there's also a version which is the 2-disc box set from Troma. The difference is that the 2-disc box set version is it's underrated in its director's cut, whereas in the rated R version there might be some things that were a bit too inappropriate. And like one way of like describing it is like whenever something's too crazy, there is a little like a box where Lloyd Kaufman says like say hi, and with the MPA we couldn't really show this because it was too bad or disturbing. So instead I'm just gonna explain what's gonna happen in the scene. Like in the one version, like at the beginning of the film, he's like saying like in this scene, he's like throwing like I'm peeing on the actress, and so he's throwing peas at a poster to like say to get so the audience gets the gist of the idea. I mean that's funny too, but at the same time it's still kind of funny when you see the actual the other thing, I guess. It's, to be honest, if you don't, this is basically just if you like The Toxic Avenger, and if you like, say, other films by the Troma Studios, you might like this. It all just depends on, like, say, what you find just tasteless, I guess. But at the same time, I know what this film is. It's basically just a goofy B movie that shouldn't be taken seriously. It's just junk food. Basically it's not like high art. It's just a movie, I guess. I mean, if you're expecting something like amazing, then you're not gonna find it, I guess. But I like it. I think it's pretty funny. The only thing I kind of thought was was the part when it's revealed who the villain is. I mean, I wasn't expecting it, but at the same time I thought that was kind of offensive, I guess, with with the character, I guess. But overall, I think Terraformer is a pretty good Troma film. It's not like the best Troma film, but then again, I haven't seen all the Troma films directed by Lloyd Kaufman. But that's just what I think. Your thoughts may be different. If you like Troma, I would recommend seeing this. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.